Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to take a look at Super Saiyan 3 Goku Angel. He just got his Easy on Global. I think he's looking pretty good. Definitely a unit we needed, and he's coming at a really good time for Global because it's looking like Heroes is going to give us a nice Super Saiyan 3 buff, and this guy's going to slot really nice into that Super Saiyan 3 team, right? So let's go ahead, we'll take a look at his passive, then we'll look at the team build, and we'll jump into the video. So his passive, raises attack and defense for one turn, does immense damage and a medium chance of stunning, which is very good in Super Battle Road when you can get those stuns off, right? And then his passive, attack and defense 130. He has a high chance of randomly changing a key sphere of a certain type to rainbow, except tech. And then he has attack and defense 30% per rainbow key sphere obtained. Attacks effective against all types for 7 turns from the start of turn. So what you're going to find with this guy, is that the turns that he gets rainbow orbs, he's going to look a lot different than when he doesn't, because 30% per orb is a lot, and it's like an out of turn gain, so it's like a different way of gaining it, so it's going to multiply in a lot more effectively. And then that combined with him having like various supports on rotation, like we could actually see a lot of different numbers for this guy. So this isn't going to be a typical showcase where it's like, all right, we saw the number and that's basically it the whole way through. He's definitely going to be changing numbers quite a bit. So for my team build, I decided to go ahead and rock a Buu Saga team. We're going to link him up with this guy, which I want to say this guy's like the first ever EZA unit in Dokkan. I'm pretty sure he is. So needless to say, it's been a hot minute since I've used this guy, right? And you can tell he's an old EZA. Look, his passive is still so simple. So yeah, definitely a very outdated old EZA, but we'll give him a chance to shine here, right? We'll see what he does. We're going to run Tien as a nice Buu Saga support. I'm going to run these guys. Their EZA is coming to Global, just hasn't hit quite yet, but it should be coming very, very soon. But these guys, even without their EZA, they are a 50% defense and key 4 support. So I'm going to run them and see how their defense support does for this Goku. And then we're going to run our boy Master Roshi as a 40% Turtle School support. So we'll go ahead and hop in here. And turn 1, we've got Goku with like no links, but he's smothered in support. So we're going to see what he looks like smothered in support. So he's got defense support. He's getting, what, 90% defense and then 40% attack. So, turn 1, 152k defense is decent. He does get attack and defense on super, so that's good. And he hasn't grabbed orbs yet, right? So, first turn, we're getting 4 rainbow orbs. So, he's going to be looking pretty good here. And this is with no links, by the way. So, yeah, 200k defense with no links is actually pretty darn good. And he's going to be getting more defense on super. So, turn 1, he's looking pretty good. That's what I'm going to say right here. He's looking pretty good on defense. Let's see what he looks like on offense. Alright, Goku, what do you got for me turn 1 here? 3.5. So, 3.5 is okay. Like, that's not, like, the craziest number in the world. But he is super effective against all types for the first 7 turns. So, you have to remember that it's basically you're doing, like, 1.5 times more damage than that almost is basically what super effective is going to do. So, and then we got the additional there. So, that first turn was looking pretty good for Goku, I mean, not going to lie. He's not going to be shoving out like the ridiculous 8 mil attack stats or whatever, but as a package, that first turn was pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Oh, you know what? I'm going to just leave these STR Vegetos on rotation together, just so I can keep my supports floating around. Okay. So yeah, it's very busy right now in Global. We've got a lot going on. I'm working on Super Battle Road as we speak. I think I've got 3 of them recorded, 3 of the 10, so I'm hopefully going to get the rest of those wrapped up soon here. This is, I think, the last of the main showcases of my Rainbow showcases. I'm still going to have to do, well, no, I'm going to have to do a Rainbow showcase on the Super Battle Road Trunks. It'll be a little bit till I get them, though, because I got to finish the 10 stages, and I got to run like 10 more stages randomly. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I got the 3 EZAs done, right? This is the 3rd of the new EZAs. The thing is Heroes literally could drop like any day, and there's a minimum of 7 EZAs and like a ton of new units. So it's like I'm gonna be like I'm definitely not gonna be out of content. Like I'm gonna have so much content to record. It's absolutely insane. All right, so this is gonna be like a really nice turn 1 here. So you can see we've got 5 out of 7 links here right away. Wow, that AGL Goku doesn't even have a 7th link. I didn't even realize that. Okay, can I get 2 rainbow orbs? That's the question. Or can I drop? I don't know that I can get a drop here that's going to change anything. I don't think so. I think 1 orb is what I'm going to get here, guys. Because, I mean, I could... Yeah, that's not going to do anything. Yeah, I think I'm stuck with 1 orb. Alright, so we're going to see Goku. 1 rainbow orb. I feel like you're probably going to need at least 2 orbs to make him look really good, but let's see. Yeah, 143k defense is not crazy. Because remember, he was getting all that defense support from the Great Saiyan unit. So, alright, let's see here. What do we got for an attack set? I'm guessing around 3 mil. Let's see. Oh, 4 mil. Okay, that was a lot better. So the link's definitely helping there. Oh, I should have mentioned, by the way. I'm pretty sure this is a full level 10 links video. Let me get through this battle and we'll check. But yeah, I think this is full level 10 links here. And this guy had 2.65. I mean, for how old he is, that's not the worst. I mean, considering like he was like the first ever EZA, he was like pretty crazy for when he first came out, right? Okay. That's pretty much like the natural order of things in a gacha game, right? Like, power creep happens. The older the unit is, the worse they're going to be. Alright, let me just check something. I'm pretty sure, I forgot to emphasize that. It'll be in the title. Yeah, this is full level 10 Link. So, the attack shot up huge because our Link set was really good there and with all full level 10 Link. So, I'm liking that 4 mil attack stat much more than that 3.5. Now, imagine that I was actually linked up when I grabbed like the 4 rainbow orbs, right? He would have been hitting way harder. So now I'm feeling a lot better about that first attack stat, knowing that I wasn't linked up at all, and that made a huge difference, right? Okay. So Vegito should finish him off here. But this Goku's really nice because he's on teams like Otherworld Warriors, Resurrected Warriors, Super Saiyan 3, like teams that actually like really need some help. So he's a really nice fit on those teams, but I'm excited to see how he'll interact with these new Dragon Ball Heroes Super Saiyan 3s, and I'm really excited to see how good those Super Saiyan 3s are going to be, right? Okay, so does Goku gain anything from Tien? Oh, wait, Fierce... No, we had Fierce Battle. Alright, I don't think Tien adds anything. No, he does not. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and slot 1 here. Yeah, and we got 3 rainbow orbs lined up, so that worked out. So let's see, with Tien supporting, this is going to be a nice turn here. Alright, 176k defense, and then once again, he's going to get defense on Super, so he's going to be hovering in the 200k range, which, the 200k range these days, like, in hard content, like, it's solid enough for normal attacks, but you're still going to get crushed on supers, right? So, I wouldn't consider him like a crazy defensive unit, but he's defensive enough to be viable, right? And let's see offensively what we got here. Okay, 4.87. So now, with 3 orbs, we're pushing up near 5 mil. So that's pretty solid. Because keep in mind, this is a 4.8 mil attack stat, but super effective against all types, right? If you're within the first 7 turns, which this Goku's built more for short events anyways. I think you could use him in long events. His defense isn't going to build up like you would want on a unit in longer events, right? But I would say in your average to shorter events, like the Super Saiyan 3 Goku's really solid. I think he's going to be good on Super Battle Road because his defense is high enough that he can take normals probably okay, and with your damage reduction item, which you're going to run anyways, he's not going to get you killed on supers. Like, they kind of gave this guy what they needed in terms of defense, right? It's kind of what they did with, like, the Int LR Gohan and, like, AGL Majin Vegeta, right? They didn't make them, like, defensive gods, but they gave them enough defense to be, like, a good average, like, defensive unit in today's meta, right? Like, they just brought them up to today's meta and made them a unit that doesn't just instantly die, right? So I think that's good, because you can't expect everyone to be like a defensive juggernaut, just like you can't expect everyone to be like an offensive god either, right? So that's why you have to value some units that are more defensive, you value some that are more offensive, you value the ones that have a balance of the two. So like the AGL Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku I just did a video on, I love him. His attack stats aren't like blowing you away, they're like in the 3 mil range, but he's a really nice balance of offense and defense, and his defense stat was getting to like 500k by the end of my video. So I definitely value units like that. Alright, so this is going to be a more defensive turn. So 133 before orb, we're going to get 2 rainbow here. Yeah, I don't know that dropping anything's going to get me any better, so yeah, we'll just grab the 2 orbs and be fine with that. That's fine. Okay. And then after 2 orbs, 160k defense. So he's kind of hovering in the 150 to like 180 range, depending on how many orbs before super. So then after super, he's probably in the 175 to like 220 range, somewhere like that. So once again, Very solid. Now, once we have proper rotation, he is staying like consistently above 4 mil, which is very good. 4 mil, super effective against all types. You know, another unit that these numbers are extremely similar to, that does a similar thing, is the Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And people love that unit, right? Like, he's considered still one of the better Dokkan Fests in the game. And so you can think of this guy as like another Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because he's doing the same similar attack stats. Like, that Int Gogeta is usually like 3.5 to 4 mil, right? But the value you get is that he's super effective against all types. Now, Gogeta doesn't have a turn restriction on it like Goku does, but once again, depending on the event you're running, you're probably not going to hit 7 turns anyways, so you're going to be okay. Let's go ahead and, let's transform one of these Vegetos so that my double Vegeto rotation can actually link up now, right? Plus, we'll get a little heal here, make sure we don't die. If you watched my AGL GT Goku video, I did one of my classic, like, not paying attention things, and I'm just, like, coasting through it, like, oh yeah, this is easy. Forget that I have, like, a defensively worthless unit in slot 3, taking 5 attacks, took a 400k super, and then, like, 60k normals or something ridiculous, so got myself killed in that one, but it wouldn't be the first time. Alright, so we'll let Vegeto have a little fun here. It's been a while since I've used this transform Vegeto, so it's kind of fun to break him out here a little bit. Not to mention we got the counters, right? His counters are very satisfying because they actually do like really good damage. Some of the old counter units, like their counters just hit so weak. Like if you don't crit, you literally do no damage. Like AGL Vegeto and like sometimes even the physical blue Vegeto, like if you don't get crits, like they don't really hit crazy hard, right? But this Vegeto, he's solid. Like he's putting up a mil attack set on his counters, which is very good. Okay. So I think, guys, we're going to make this the last turn because we've got our good linking. We've got Roshi again. We're going to get a nice sweet spot here with 4. By the way, guys, it's almost impossible to get 5 because the game's always going to prioritize the most ki, and it's going to branch off typically to one of the other orbs to give you more ki. So unless you got like 5 in a row in a straight line and like somehow it prioritizes that, it's going to be really hard to do that. So I'm kind of curious, before orb here, 128. And then we're going to grab 4 rainbow orbs. So we're going to end it on a banger here. 186k defense with 4 orbs. That, I would say, guys, is basically his ceiling. Because 5 orbs is really not realistic for rainbow, right? And then, sure, we'll let Roshi grab a bunch here. And let's get this last attack stat. This should be our best attack stat, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 5.4. So, 5.4. Now, his super effective is worn out at this point, but you could do this turn 1. Like, he doesn't need any buildup. That's the other thing about this Goku, and there's an additional at 5.6. So, the fact that he has a chance the Rainbow Orb change, super effective against all type, putting up 4 to 5 million attack stats with 200k defense, like, this guy's really good. Like, he is super solid. He's much improved. I think he's a great addition to a lot of his team. So, anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all in the next one.